Have you been hoping for a miracle, wondering if your prayers have reached the heavens? I'm here to tell you that your moment has arrived. Open your heart and stretch out your hands, for I am ready to bestow the miracle you've been longing for all this time. My beloved child, hear the voice of your Creator, the one who formed you, who knows every breath you take and every beat of your heart. I am speaking to you today to prepare your heart for what is soon to come. On a day marked by my hand, a great sign will appear in the heavens, a solar eclipse. But this is no ordinary event. It is a declaration from the heavens, a trumpet call to all who will listen. As the moon casts its shadow upon the earth, know this: a time of profound transition is drawing near. This eclipse is a symbol of the shifting tides in both the spiritual and physical realms. For a moment, the light will seem hidden and darkness will take center stage. Do not let your heart tremble, for this is not a sign of my absence, but of my movement. The world stands on the edge of transformation. Just as the alignment of the sun, moon, and earth is precise, so too is my timing. I am aligning hearts, nations, and events to fulfill my purposes. This moment in the heavens is a mirror of the unseen realm, where forces are moving and destinies are being shaped. In the days that follow the eclipse, there will be moments of uncertainty and confusion. Many will feel as though they are wandering in a fog, unable to see the path ahead. This is not a punishment, but a test, a refining fire meant to awaken those who have been sleeping. The comforts and distractions of this world have lulled many into spiritual slumber, but now is the hour to arise and shine. The shadow of the eclipse represents the shadows within the hearts of humanity, those hidden places of fear, doubt, and sin. Yet just as the shadow passes, so too will my light pierce through the darkness, bringing clarity, renewal, and hope. Some will feel the stirring of their souls, a yearning they cannot explain. It is my spirit calling them back to me. For others, the darkness will expose what has been buried, truths that must come to light, choices that must be faced. The earth groans under the weight of injustice, corruption, and sin, and soon you will witness the shaking of all things. There will be natural upheavals, storms that defy prediction, tremors that unsettle the ground beneath your feet. But do not fear, for these are signs that the old is passing away, making room for the new. Nations will tremble as power shifts, alliances crumble, and leaders rise and fall. What has been hidden in darkness will be exposed to the light of truth. I am tearing down what is corrupt to establish something that cannot be shaken. My child, do not place your trust in the systems of this world. They are fleeting and fragile. Instead, anchor yourself in me, your unshakable foundation. This is not a time to shrink back in fear or uncertainty. I am calling you, my beloved, to stand as a light in the darkness. The days ahead will be challenging, but they will also be filled with unprecedented opportunities. You are my ambassador, a vessel of my love, peace, and hope. When others despair, you will bring comfort. When hatred rises, you will be an instrument of love. When confusion spreads, you will speak words of wisdom and clarity. But remember this, my child, the darkness cannot overcome the light. It is fleeting, momentary, and destined to pass away. The enemy may roar like a lion, seeking whom he may devour, but he is already defeated. My victory was sealed from the beginning, and nothing can thwart my plans. The time has come for my children to rise, in authority and boldness, armed not with the weapons of this world, but with the power of my spirit. The days ahead will require vigilance. Just as the wise virgins kept their lamps filled with oil, so too must you keep your heart filled with my presence. The oil represents intimacy with me, the fuel that will sustain you when the night feels long and the journey seems weary. Do not neglect this. Draw near to me daily, for I am your strength, your refuge, and your light in the darkest of times. I am calling forth my watchmen, those who stand on the walls and see beyond what others can see. The watchman must sound the alarm, warning of the dangers ahead, and proclaiming the hope that is found in me alone. Do not hesitate to speak the words I place in your mouth, even if they seem difficult or unpopular. You are not called to please people, but to serve me faithfully. To the intercessors, I am placing a burden in your spirit, a call to pray as you have never prayed before. Your prayers are the front line of this battle. They have the power to break chains, to open doors, and to shift the atmosphere over entire regions. Do not underestimate the authority I have given you. When you pray in my name, heaven moves, and the forces of darkness retreat. The winds of change are coming, sweeping across nations and stirring the hearts of humanity. You will see upheavals in governments, economies, and societies. Leaders will fall and new voices will rise. Some will come with deception, seeking to lead many astray. Others will be vessels of truth, chosen by me to guide their people through the storm. Discernment is crucial in this hour. Seek my wisdom, for not everything that shines is light. The earth itself will respond to the spiritual shaking. There will be signs in the natural world, earthquakes, storms, and unusual phenomena that will serve as a wake-up call to many. These are not random events, but part of the groaning of creation, longing for the fulfillment of my promises. Even in the midst of turmoil, know this: I am a God of redemption. What the enemy intends for harm, I will use for good. Broken systems will crumble, but from their ruins I will build something new. Something that reflects my justice, mercy, and truth. Lives that seem shattered will be restored. Hearts that are hardened will be softened, and prodigals will come home. This is a season of both great judgment and great mercy. I am exposing what has been hidden in darkness, but I am also extending my hand of grace to those who turn to me. No one is too far gone. My love reaches to the deepest depths and lifts even the most broken soul into the light of my presence, my child. You are not a bystander in this unfolding story. You are an active participant, a vital piece of the puzzle. I have placed gifts, callings, and dreams within you that are meant to shine in this hour. Do not bury them in fear or doubt. Step forward in faith, knowing that I am with you. Be a voice of hope in the chaos, a beacon of light in the darkness, and a vessel of my love to a world in desperate need. Do not let fear paralyze you, or the opinions of others silence you. Stand firm in the truth, for it is the truth that sets people free. When the shadow of the eclipse fades and the light returns, it will be a reflection of the dawn that is coming to the earth. My kingdom is advancing, and nothing can stop it. You will see my glory cover the earth, as the waters cover the sea. Every tear will be wiped away, every injustice will be made right, and my people will dwell with me in perfect peace. Until that day, remain steadfast. Keep your eyes fixed on me, the author and finisher of your faith. Trust in my timing, for I am never late. Hold tightly to my promises, for they are unbreakable. And remember, my beloved, that I have chosen you for this moment. The eclipse is but a shadow of the greater light that is to come. The battle is fierce, but the victory is assured. You are my child, my ambassador, my warrior, and my friend. Walk boldly in the knowledge that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. The light will never be extinguished. It is rising, and it will reign forever. You will see manifestations of my presence like never before. Dreams, visions, and prophetic words will flow among my children, young and old. I will awaken gifts that have long been dormant, and I will use my people to demonstrate my glory to a world desperate for hope. The miraculous will become commonplace for those who walk closely with me, not as a spectacle, but as a testament to my power and love. My child, I am calling my people to a unity that transcends earthly divisions. You must see one another as I see you, my beloved chosen ones. In the days ahead, the world will attempt to sow discord and division among you. Do not allow these schemes to take root. Stand together as one body, united by my spirit, and love one another deeply. For this will be the testimony that draws many to me. Let go of offenses. Forgive as you have been forgiven. and walk in humility. In your unity, my power will be magnified, and the world will know that you are mine. This is a time for fervent prayer. I am seeking those who will stand in the gap for their families, communities, and nations. Your prayers have power. They move mountains, dismantle strongholds, and invite my kingdom to come on earth as it is in heaven. Do not grow weary in prayer, even when you do not immediately see results. The prayers of the righteous are like incense rising before my throne, and they will not return void. Gather with others to pray, for where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am in the midst of them. Through your intercession, I will reveal my plans and strategies for the days ahead. The time is ripe for a great harvest of souls. Many are searching for meaning, for truth, for hope that only I can provide. Open your eyes and see the opportunities I am placing before you. Do not underestimate the power of a simple word spoken in love, a kind gesture, or a moment of sharing your testimony. These seeds will take root in hearts that are ready, and I will water them with my spirit. You are my hands and feet, my ambassadors to a lost and hurting world. Step out in faith, knowing that I am with you, and I will give you the words to say. The road ahead will not be without challenges, but I am equipping you with everything you need to endure and thrive. Lean on me for your strength, for in your weakness my power is made perfect. Do not try to carry burdens that were never meant for you. Surrender them to me, and I will give you rest. Remember, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. As you walk with me, you will find renewed energy and joy, even in the midst of trials. Trust that I am using every difficulty to shape you into the image of my Son. As the heavens declare my glory, so too will I use signs in the natural world to capture the attention of many. The sun, moon, and stars will testify of my power and the nearness of my kingdom. These signs are not to invoke fear, but to inspire awe and draw hearts to me. Pay attention to what I am revealing through creation, for it speaks of my faithfulness and my plans. Do not be swayed by those who seek to misinterpret or manipulate these signs. Instead, seek me for understanding, and I will reveal the truth. My child, the choices you make today will impact generations to come. Live a life that reflects my love and truth, and you will leave a legacy that endures. Teach your children, and those I have entrusted to you, to walk in my ways. Share with them the stories of my faithfulness in your life, so they may know and trust me. I am raising up a generation that will carry my light further than you can imagine. Your obedience today will pave the way for their tomorrow. I am pouring out my spirit in abundance, and those who seek me will be filled to overflowing. This is not just for your benefit, but for those around you. As you are filled with my spirit, rivers of living water will flow from within you, bringing life to the dry and weary places. Do not hold back. Allow my spirit to move freely through you. In your obedience, you will see lives transformed, chains broken, and my kingdom advanced. Fix your eyes on the eternal, for this world is not your home. The trials you face are temporary, but the glory that awaits is everlasting. Do not grow attached to the things of this world, for they will pass away. Instead, store up treasures in heaven, where they cannot be destroyed. Live with the perspective of eternity, knowing that every act of faithfulness, every moment of worship, and every step of obedience brings you closer to the fulfillment of my promises. The dawn is approaching, my beloved. Hold fast to my word, walk in my ways, and trust in my unfailing love. The best is yet to come, and I am with you every step of the way. You will see my spirit move with such power and grace that it will be undeniable to all who witness it. Revival fires will burn brightly, and entire communities will be transformed by the outpouring of my presence. My spirit will touch the hearts of the young and the old, drawing them into a deeper relationship with me. Children will prophesy with purity and boldness, and the elderly will dream dreams of heaven's plans for the earth. I am raising up a generation that will not be swayed by the tides of culture. but will stand firm on the foundation of my truth. Do not underestimate what I will do through the surrendered heart. Those who walk humbly before me, seeking my face and obeying my voice, will carry my presence wherever they go. Signs and wonders will follow them, not as a spectacle, but as evidence of my glory. People will come to know me because of the love and power they see in you. My Spirit will not only work through you, but within you, transforming you into the image of my Son. My child, never underestimate the power of your prayers. Prayer is the lifeline that connects your heart to mine, the channel through which my will is released on earth as it is in heaven. In the days ahead, I am calling my people to a deeper commitment to prayer. Gather in groups, whether large or small, and cry out to me for the healing of your land, for the salvation of the lost, and for the strengthening of my church. There is a spiritual battle raging, and your prayers are a weapon against the forces of darkness. When you pray, chains will be broken, strongholds will be torn down, and lives will be changed. Do not grow weary in prayer, for every word you speak in faith reaches my throne. Even when you do not see the immediate fruit of your prayers, trust that I am at work behind the scenes, aligning circumstances and softening hearts. I am calling my church to walk in unity as never before. The divisions among my people have hindered my work for far too long. This is a time to lay down your differences and come together under the banner of my love. The world will know you are my disciples by the love you have for one another. Do not let pride, prejudice, or preference keep you from the fellowship I desire for my body. You are one body with many parts, each with a unique function. Honor one another's gifts and callings, and work together for the advancement of my kingdom. When my people walk in unity, there is nothing that can stand against them. My blessing flows where there is unity, and my spirit moves freely when my children are united in purpose. Prepare your heart to sing a new song. I am releasing a wave of creativity among my people. Songs, poems, paintings, and other expressions of worship that will carry my anointing. These creations will speak to the hearts of many, drawing them into my presence, and revealing my love in ways words alone cannot. Worship will be a weapon in the days to come. As you lift your voice in praise, the atmosphere will shift, and the forces of darkness will flee. Just as the walls of Jericho fell at the sound of my people's shout, so too will the barriers in your life and your communities crumble. When you worship me with all your heart, do not forget, my beloved, that all these things are pointing to the ultimate culmination of my plan. The return of my Son, the signs in the heavens, the stirring of nations, and the awakening of my church are all part of the preparation for his coming. Live with this hope ever before you, for it is the anchor of your soul. Let your life be a testimony of my love and faithfulness. Share the good news of salvation boldly, for the time is short. Every soul matters to me, and I desire that none should perish. Be diligent in the work I have called you to, knowing that your labor is not in vain. The day is coming when you will see the fruit of all you have sown, and you will hear the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." As the days grow darker, my light within you will shine brighter. Do not be discouraged by the evil you see, for it is only for a moment. My glory will fill the earth as the waters cover the sea, and every knee will bow, and every tongue will confess that I am Lord. Until that day, stand firm, my beloved. Know that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen.